It's 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. na. Sup tough cookie mom. Shout out to the Kumu. And to you doon sa Facebook groups. Lipat kayo dito sa Kumu. Shout out everybody. It's Usapan Retro. Guys, if this is your first time joining Usapan Retro, ito na, yun, ano yan, a bangers, I don't even know what a bangers means, pero ito na yung show na para sa mga tito-tita boomers, yung mga video game players dyan, yung mga nerdy cartoon, anime, comic books, kung nagkukalak kayo ng mga ganyan, this is your show. This is the number one show, number one, and I think only show dealing with old video games on Kumu. Kasi Kumu was built by boomers, pero it was invaded by yung mga Gen Z people. Hindi ko alam. Anyways, for today's topics, guys, we have the one and only DJ Buddah, and we're going to be talking about video games at DJing. Usapang video games at DJing. Are you guys ready? We're going to bring up si DJ Buddah. Akyat na! Akyat na! Check.
What's up, bro?
What up, dude? Hey, magaling, bro. How'd you get that? Ano yan? Fish? You have a fish lens effect? Saan galing yan?
I just borrowed it from my brother.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
That's so cool. Your brother's a streamer also?
Nah, he just used it for photos.
Which brother, Neil?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, how's he doing? I haven't seen him in so long.
He's cool. He's been busy on studio stuff. He's been recording and
Trap it out.
making music. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Hey, what's up, Carla? Hindi ko maintindihan yung mga names sometimes. Pero Carloa, Chiki. What's up, Chiki? Shout out to Chiki.
Carlo.
Shout out to Stephanie.
What's up, Carlo?
Yeah. Shout out, guys. If you guys are listening to this later on Spotify, or if you're watching this on YouTube later on, this is actually a live stream that we're doing live on the Kumu app. You must download the Kumu app. It's an app built by Filipinos for Filipinos with maraming Filipinos, I don't know, doing Filipino things online. So yes, please download Kumu, and mas masaya dyan. Trust me on that. Yo, bro, Buddah, kumusta, man?
Okay naman. Chilling.
Okay, I guess let's just get into it, dude. Like,
Yeah,
usually
sure.
I start the show and we just get into it, and I just say like, "Excuse me, can you keep the sound down, please?" So, my studio, there's people like running around doing all sorts of crazies here. Hindi ko maintindihan. Okay, so guys, so we usually start it out like this. We have DJ Buddah. DJ Buddah, who are you? What do you do? Why the hell are you on my show?
Yeah, dude. My name's DJ Buddah. I'm a DJ and a record producer, and I'm the official tour DJ of local rappers Abra, Lainey, Ron Henry, and Apex, and also part of hip hop collective Bowel Clan. So I'm on you guys, man. So I can
Snap.
share all our OPM music to you guys.
Nice, dude. Okay, we're gonna get into that. 'Cause that's actually my old world before I became the Filipino tech guy.
Yeah, you DJ too, bro. I've watched you DJ a couple times.
Yeah, it was like I know I used to like DJing a lot actually, and then parang I don't know. I got really, you know what? I really just got involved with video games. Like as you can
Nice,
see
man.
behind me, you can probably see behind me, right? You can see like all
Yeah,
that, right? I got all the old video game systems. I
that's
traded in
dope,
basically my
bro.
record collections for some for my video game stuff, dude. So that's cool, bro. Like so what's it like right now? You guys like so that now that you're not able to tour, I always see you Sakumu.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, how's it
I'm
working
good,
out,
man.
man?
Everything's going good, man. Everything's going great. Since
So
we started, man, like everything, meeting new people, like Filipinos around different countries that are into OPM hip hop too. It's cool, man. It's really cool. This app is crazy. Like since I started on it, I've been on it every day. Like if not streaming, like just watching other people's streams and stuff. It's fun,
tight.
man.
So
Pretty much
so
doing it
have,
full time.
nice. Have you met anybody on Kumu yet that's like hot on the streets? Have you met like any undiscovered talent on Kumu yet?
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of artists that rap too. Like I mean, from different countries that are Tagalog rappers too.
Oh, really? So you've
Yeah,
been making the cross Pacific, cross Atlantic
yeah, man. There's some
connections?
Tagalog rappers around the world, bro.
Really? Where was one of the most random places you found some?
The random one, I think it was like somewhere in Europe. I think Norway or something, man. Yeah,
Norway.
man.
So, was this Mary G's friends? Kilala mo ba si Mary G in sa
I'm
Norway?
not too sure. I'm not too sure, man. I forget
Yeah.
their usernames, but he came up to my tambay session one time and he started spitting in Tagalog. He's pretty cool.
Was he like full Filipino or like half
Yeah,
Norwegian, half
full,
Filipino?
full Filipino, and he spoke fluent Tagalog. He was rapping in Tagalog. I
Oh,
don't
that's
know what
so
he's doing
cool.
over there, though, man. I think his
Do you
family's
remember?
there.
Do you remember his name?
Nah, man, I forget his name. Man. He just went up one time on my stream, and I never saw him again. But
Oh, that's so good.
one of the dope people that I spoke to, a lot of people from the Bay, like some homies from the Bay, some DJs too, like Rocky
Oh
Rock.
yeah, Rocky. That's like
Yeah,
the OG over there, man. See
yeah,
Rocky
man.
Rock.
He's
Yeah.
my mentor on the DJ scene.
Oh yeah, yeah. He did help you get it. So you're the
Yeah,
one that
man.
brought him onto Kumu, right?
Yeah, I invited him. Like he saw my stories on IG, and he
Yeah.
asked me about it. So when I told him about it, he jumped on, and
Yeah,
he's
that's
doing good
cool.
too, man. He's doing great here too, man.
Hey,
I
shout
think
out
he's
to
living his
Rocky
life
Rock
right
though.
now.
He's probably like, yeah. Hey, shout out
He's
to
live
Rocky
right
Rock
now.
though that he's like killing it right now.
Yeah.
Hello to all 17 million viewers. We have 17 millions. I don't know if we have 17 million
Oh, yo,
viewers.
what's up,
I don't know.
Nino?
Hey, Nino's in the house. What's up? What's up, si Me Toot? Kilala mo yung kaibigan ko si Cantut? Oh, sorry. Am I supposed to say that? Sir, can I ask po? What do you want to ask? Rhythmics? Anong gusto mo tanong? Ang pogi ni Buddha. Wow,
What's my team? What's up, Team Jericho?
oh, Buddha is so pogi. You could drop him drop him a kilig right now. All these people are probably watching this later on the YouTube, on the Spotify. And they're like, ano ba sinasabi nila? What is that?
What's up, Team
Gumagamit pa kayo OBS dyan sa stream mo. No, I am using a thing called StreamYard. It's pretty cool. Check it out. StreamYard. Okay, we're gonna get into this. So if you guys don't know my show, if this is your guys' first time joining us, kasi we brought a crossover crowd. Kasi you guys are all like DJ Buddah fans, and Buddah. I don't know if Buddah has told you how old he really is, but I've known Buddah for a while. But me and Buddah. This show is about me and Buddah grew up in the age of cutting edge technology. Kung hindi nyo alam, yung mga latest in mobile gaming, yung mga ganito. If you guys don't know what this is, yung mga latest in mobile gaming. This is the show. Ito yung mga usapang namin is yung mga retro video games. So we're gonna start with that before we get over to the questions on the music scene. So let me see, man. Okay, Buddah. Did you grow up?
Yep.
Okay, what was your first exposure sa mga video games? Do you remember your earliest memories of playing video games?
My earliest memories is every time my mom goes shopping at the malls, she'd leave me in the arcades. Like, it wasn't called Time Zone before. I forget what they used to call it, but I used to play a lot in those arcades as a kid.
Which one? Did you ride the little horse that goes up and down like this?
Hey,
Ganito ka ba?
I didn't play that, bro. I didn't play that, bro.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, and then, but I feel it's so. I know that because they still have one. That's not ba yan. The like Shopwise or something. They still have one of those there. That I was like, this is not good for kids.
You put the coin and you drive this thing that you go around like it's like
Yeah.
you ride over like a dog or like a cat or a lion. And you can just drive it around and stuff.
So did you grow up when you were younger? You grew up in both the U.S. and here, right? Or mainly here, Muna?
As a kid, mainly here. I'd visit the U.S. every year, but I grew up here.
Okay, so when you were getting dropped off at the grocery stores with your mom, she was dropping. What years were this? Like, do you want to date yourself or not?
Probably like mid late 90s.
Mid-late 90s. So this was like Street Fighter. You definitely was the
Street Fighter time.
mga Street Fighter era.
Yeah.
Did you ever did you ever get bullied by the kids? Like was there like what was like the scene like in the arcades and in the where the video games were?
It was a trip. Like I used to play this game. It was a like NBA Jam. Is it like where the
Yeah.
And you
Yeah, I
could
know
like
NBA.
jump all the way high.
Yeah, and then in Super Nintendo, you could put Bill Clinton and Al Gore.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and you could put special characters, diba?
Like back in the day, the arcades like those games when you could play against someone. The other console would be on the other side, so you couldn't see them. So
Yeah,
they'd be
yeah.
like back to back. So when you're playing by yourself, someone would just jump on and challenge you, and you don't know who they are, and you'd be like peeking, like, who's this kid? And
Yeah.
like you'd just be playing NBA Jam most of the time, and whoever loses would step out, and the next person goes in.
So people put the quarters up too, and then
Yeah,
they were
man.
like,
Yeah, they give
or
you
not quarters.
points.
Ano ba ginagamit yun? It was tokens, right?
Yeah, there's tokens. They put it next to each other, whoever's next and stuff. So they just put the coins.
I
in
remember
after.
my first time coming back to the Philippines. What year was that? Mga 97, 98. Like I hadn't been back since the 80s, right? And I remember I was like, I went to, yeah, of course, because like, you know, at that age, like when you're a teenager in the US, you can't do anything. So where everybody goes in the US is usually the arcades, right?
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, okay, I didn't know like you could go into clubs at like 17 or like out here. I didn't know that, right? So I was like going to like, I went to the arcades, right? And all there was just a bunch of little kids. And I was just like, what's up? We're all like the people my age are, you know? And it was like no, I remember like people would just push me and like they were like all just shoving like it was that timeout upstairs. You know Glorieta, the
Yeah.
Glorieta 3. Yeah, that timeout up
I
there.
used to be there every time, bro.
Yeah, but then like what you call it when I went there, like yeah, so that was my first. So you know I'm 17 years old. I'm like I'm in the Philippines. I'm like yo, I'm gonna hit the mall and go to the arcades. Nobody told me that nobody goes out before 7 p.m. and like teenagers don't be hanging out at the arcades. They be going to the clubs and partying. I didn't know that. I didn't know that about Philippines, man.
You know,
Yeah. So when I found that out, I was just like, yeah, I definitely did not hit an arcade, but I did buy a home console. I did buy a couple of home
Nice.
consoles while I was here. Ano ba yung first console mo sa ano? What was your first
My
console in the
first
Philippines?
console when I was a kid was I think it's called the family computer, the one with you can put the controllers on the side.
Ito
That
ba?
one there, right there. That was the first one
Yeah.
that I remember having.
But you guys
That
never
was
had
Super Mario.
yeah, did you have that one?
That was the one I had after.
Oh, okay. Oh, you switched off to the Nintendo and then you probably
Yeah.
had that. So what was yeah. Wait. So what was your favorite games on the Famicom?
On the Famicom, I was playing a lot of what's it called? I was playing Super Mario a lot. What was the other one? Is that Metal Slug? Did they have Metal Slug?
No, Metal Slug was later. Metal Slug was ano PS2 na yan.
There was something
Or
like that,
PS1 na
though.
yan. Which one?
There was something like that though on the Contra. Is it called
Contra was tight, dude. I missed the
Yeah,
OG.
Contra. I used to play Contra a lot.
let me. I'll pull it up here para makita ng mga peoples kasi I don't think they know about this Contra. Hold on, let me go. Share screen, Chrome tab, and Contra. Tingnan mo, oh. What? There it is. Watch that, dude. Look. Ooh.
There you go. Yeah,
So
yeah.
there you go, right? And
Yeah.
then you had the no the master code, diba? Alam mo, you still remember the code for the no for the unlimited players
Oh yeah, they used
or
to be
for the
known
30
for that.
players?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
you up down left right
Yeah.
BA select start. But okay, here's the thing. So yung mga games sa Famicom, there was a lot of bootlegs. But did you get the originals out here? So Philippines, or was
Yeah,
it mainly
yeah.
the bootlegs?
We had those like those kind of like those tape thingies. Like
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
can play, you have to blow it like this one. Go in, put it back.
You still got to do it like that. But
Oh,
have you ever
yeah.
noticed the cover of Contra? Did you guys get this cover here?
Yeah, because that's why it looked similar to the characters on Metal Slug on the arcade game. So that's why I thought it was. I couldn't
Yeah,
put
but
it-
you know who these are, right? Are you looking at the Contra cover? Dude, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
But they ripped it from the movie poster of Commando. And then that's
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone. They ripped it from the
Oh,
movie
yeah.
poster
I
of
never knew that, man.
no, yeah, Commando, and then Sylvester Stallone. They moved it from Rambo 3, and then that's the alien from Alien. They straight jacked,
What?
they straight jacked 3 different movie covers, And
That's crazy, bro.
yeah, it's crazy. Hold on, let me see a Contra movie poster. Let me see if I can
I
find
didn't
it.
know that, man.
Yeah, so this, yeah, here it is. So this is the commando, and this is yeah, that's basically where they jacked it from. If here's a better example.
Dude, I didn't know that, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so yeah, Konami back in the day used to jack movie posters like American movie posters, and they done it with a couple. Do you remember that game? I don't know. They did it with a couple of games. Do you remember that game? What was that game where you were sneaking around? Metal Gear. Remember Metal Gear?
Oh yeah, I remember Metal Gear.
What
I
is it?
played that.
Metal Gear. Check us out. Movie poster. Okay. So check it out, dude. They jacked Metal Gear um, from Terminator.
Oh, for
Metal
real?
Gear. Hold on. Metal Gear game and then Terminator. Yeah. So check it out, dude. This is
Oh,
the. They sure jacked all the movie theaters,
oh
dude.
man,
Ang galing, diba?
that's crazy. I never knew that, man.
That's so nerdy, dude. So yeah, yeah, I know that because that's what I spend my time researching these days. Guys, if you guys want to know about this stuff, you guys, kung gusto niyo malaman yung mga ganito, you gotta join our Facebook group. Yeah, the Usapan Retro Facebook group. Dapat ano siya, dapat Usapang Retro, pero ginawa ko Usapan Retro kasi amboy ako, and then gumawa na ako ng stickers. Kaya hindi ko na pwede palit. So it's Usapan Retro, guys. Yeah, but yeah, guys, if you guys want to learn about this stuff, go join our Facebook page. It's stupid. So yeah, okay. So you had your Famicom, and you're probably a little kid, and then when you got older, you moved on to ito na, di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
Ito
That
na
was the one I spent most my time on, but I didn't play as like too much. But I was playing that a lot, man. I remember
really.
that, bro.
So I'm assuming ano ba Street Fighter, di ba?
Yeah, I play Street Fighter a lot. What other games were on that? Let me check.
For me, yung mga RPGs, yung mga what is that? Legend of Zelda, Legend of
I
Zelda:
never
Link
played
to the
that one.
Past.
I never
Yeah.
played that one. I played Super Mario a lot. That was the
Okay,
most.
Super Mario World. Yeah, dude, I suck at that game. I've never beaten a Mario game. I'm terrible at that. Like I have this show. Hey, what's up, Ray? I have this show, and it's about retro video games, but I've never beat a Mario game. I'm like the biggest faker ever.
Donkey Kong. I used to play Donkey Kong.
Oh, Donkey Kong Country, right?
Oh, dude, I used to play the Duck Hunt, and I used to have a separate gun for this.
Oh yeah, because
Duck
the
Hunt.
U.S. version, the U.S. one came with a gun, but the Famicom it was separate, right?
It was separate. Yeah, I remember I had to buy that thing separate, and
And you
it
had to
was not a
you had
fun
to
because it had a sound.
yeah, yeah, and then you have to
Yeah,
plug it
yeah,
into the front, yeah, and then with
yeah,
stupid ass dog.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Hold on, let me go. You know what? I've never actually seen how that thing looks. Let me see if I can find it. The
Donkey
the
Kong. I
Famicom
remember
gun,
this. Yeah, dude.
Famicom gun. Let's go see how this thing looks. Well, it looks like
Also,
a real gun, huh?
yeah,
Holy
in the states, it comes with a gun. Like when you buy the computer or
yeah,
the.
but here, watch this. So if so here. So
Oh
look at
yeah,
this.
there's different guns.
Yeah. So which gun did you get?
I
The
can't
gray
even
one.
remember. I think the gray one. Yeah, the regular one.
This okay? That was the one that came in the States, but the one that came with the Unsa Famicom, it was this one that looked like a
Was it
real
the dark
gun.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
It
it was
looks
this
like a.
dark one with the brown.
Oh snap! That looks cool. That would see sa States bawal yan, dude. That would never fly. You'd get, especially if you weren't white, you'd get shot by the police.
Yeah, I think yeah. I
That's it.
remember using the brown one. They had the brown one here.
Oh, dude, you know what? I'm gonna make it my mission to find the OG gun. This red packaging. That thing looks cool.
It looks
Like
nice, huh?
yeah, cause in the States we had that like silver. We had that
It
gray
looked like a
silver
laser
looking
gun.
one. Yeah, but it don't look like like it don't look cool like that other one. All right, so okay, we gotta switch eras. We gotta go back to I know a 16-bit era, so Super Nintendo na tayo. So
Okay.
so your joint was Donkey Kong Country, That was a good game. What else do you remember from ano?
I was playing Mega Man too. Mega Man a lot. I
The
used
Mega
to play
Man X?
Mega Man.
Did you ever
Yeah.
beat those games?
No, I just used to play it, but like I never. That's why I didn't keep playing it because I couldn't beat it, bro. Couldn't beat it, bro. I was out
That's-
the game.
yeah, yung mga video games ngayon, super easy. What's up, Kathleen Quinto? Kumusta? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so like the video games now, yeah, super easy. Okay, so the last gaming system you had, you told me was ano na, right? The PS1.
The PS. I had the PS1, then the PS2. The last one was the PS3, and I never got the 4 onwards.
What was your game sa PlayStation 1? What was the
on the PlayStation? Mostly sports games like NFL, NBA Live.
Who the hell did you play
football.
NFL with out here? Was NFL popular in the Philippines?
'Cause when the school I went to, I was this classmate of mine. He was from the States too, so it was like Amboy to Philam.
Okay.
And when he was here, he let me play it, and I got into it too.
So he was just like, yo, I need to teach
It was
like
fun,
one
bro.
kid how. He was like, I need to teach one kid how to play this so I can have some. These days, you could just go on the internet.
One of my best friends was a hardcore gamer, bro. So like when I hang out with him, that's all we did. But when I wasn't with him, I was doing
Yeah.
other stuff. So he was
Like
my,
what?
my
You sound
game
like you were running the track and you were putting work on the streets, dude.
No, I was into sports too. I was playing basketball a lot. So besides games, I was playing basketball.
Yeah, so that's
Before DJ.
so that means code word is he was stealing shoes. You know what? All my basketball homies, man, I don't know, guys. You know how hard it is now. Kung hindi nyo alam, kasi I'm gonna go have a boomer tito moment right now. Kung hindi nyo alam, like why it's so hard to return a pair of shoes. Before, alam mo, when Jordans came out, we would buy a pair of Jordans, diba? And then we would buy the colorway. But when the new colorway would come out, we would slice our shoe and then go back to the shoe store and be like, we were playing basketball and these broke. I want the new colorway.
They actually changed it, bro.
Back then, yeah, you could get away with that crap. Yeah, back then it was like, yeah, but then like punk asses like me took advantage of it. Kaya hindi na ganyan. Pero, yeah, but you know, like, what's up, Lester? How's it going? But back then, you wanted to have you wanted to have the latest colorway that came out, right? I
Yeah.
remember it's like, but back then, nobody was collecting Jordans. This was like when Jordans were first still coming out. Like nobody was
Yeah.
collecting it. All we wanted was the newest one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, so you were sports games, and then then you started trailing off, right? So ano ba? Like what was like the last few games that you remember, or what do you still play now? Do you still have a gaming system
I still
now?
play. If I have there's like house parties, I go to friends. We usually play 2K. So whichever
2K.
newest 2K is, I play with them. I'm not really good at it. I keep losing, but
Uh,
I play
I-
because it's fun.
I play 2K only
Yeah,
because
2K is
I'm
fun,
on
man.
only because I'm on the soundtrack. But you know what's messed up, dude? That girl yung dito kanina, see something 2007. Dude,
Yeah.
that game that I'm on is older than her. The game was NBA 2K6 where I have a song on there.
Oh,
It's
really?
older than that girl. I'm so old. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, did you ever play like NBA Street or like any of those games?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I used to play those before NBA 2K. I used to play the NBA Live a lot. I think
Yeah.
that
NBA
was more
Live,
popular before.
that's James's joint. Like if you play with James, I just bought, I bought this. Hold on one second, I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Okay. Just to make James inggit, is that the word inggit bayan? To make him jealous. I bought his favorite game ever.
Yeah, dude. See, NBA Live. That's the one I used to play a lot.
Yeah, NBA Live 95, my favorite game, yeah. But because for me, I was a hater, bro. I'm a born hater. I grew up a Sega kid. Of course, I had a Nintendo, but once I had Sega, I just hated all you Super Nintendo punks. But now that I'm older, and I've come to realize that Nintendo makes great games because I prefer playing the Super Nintendo games more than I do playing the Sega Genesis games.
Right now,
But what's up?
right now, when you play them right now.
Dude, there hasn't been a Sega system since I know since the Sega Dreamcast. That was the last Sega system.
I saw like people selling like maybe like just like last year like new versions of the
Oh
Nintendo,
yeah, they
like
made
smaller versions.
well yeah they made the minis. Yeah,
The
yeah.
games were built in already and stuff or something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna buy that, but I'm not
Is
trying to
it the
pay six
same?
thousand
Are the games
pesos.
the same?
They get yeah, they're supposed to be the same. It's like
Right?
they
Yeah,
put
yeah.
like yeah, parang mga 30 games a gen, right? But
Right? And it's small. It's smaller.
yeah, it could fit in your pocket. That thing's
Yeah,
cool. How
yeah.
about you? Do you have any of the retro systems, or do you just play everything on your phone? You look like you're not a Mobile Legends guy, are you?
Nah, I'm not really into games that much, man. Like since I started with DJing, I kind of just play when people challenge me and when we have parties or anything.
Okay, so well, shit. Okay, you're Filipino. You play Street Fighter. Shit, you're definitely a DJ then.
Someday,
All right, so again, let's
yeah,
go talk. Let's go talk about DJing equipment, bro. Okay, dude, what was your first setup, man? What was your
my
first
first
setup?
setup.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or hold
when I
on, how did you get introduced to DJing? Because you're like a DJ. You actually learned during the vinyl days, right?
yeah, I started off with CDJs. The first because when I first started
Ah,
DJing, that was the transition of turntables to CDJs.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so since when my mom would drop me,
Sup,
when my
Harvey?
mom used to go to the mall every time, and she'd just
Yeah,
leave me. So after hanging out in the arcades like Time Zone and stuff like that,
yeah.
I'd go to a store called Fubu because I started listening
Fubu
to hip hop.
for
So
us, by
Fubu,
us.
yeah, dude, Fubu is a really
Yeah,
big hip hop clothing store here in the Philippines, and
yeah.
they they had
Where was this mall at, dude?
they
Which
had
mall
a
was this?
branch in Glorieta and Rockwell,
Oh,
our
that's
branch,
cool. Okay,
and
cool.
each branch would have a set of DJ equipments, and they had the CDJ 100s with the DJM
Oh,
500. So
dude.
I'd
Oh
kind
my
of got
God.
those.
That's what I learned on like. So when I came to the Philippines, right? And of course, when I was here on a vacation, so I didn't bring any of my records with me, right? So they're all like, "Yeah, can you do you know how to DJ?" And then like they gave me the CDJ 100s, and I was so
Yeah, dude.
confused. It was
There's
so
no
foreign to
records here.
me. Yeah,
It was so
yeah,
hard to find records, turntables you couldn't find anywhere. Like
yeah.
it was so they came out with those CD players that became popular because
Yeah, the
also
CDJ
it was
100.
cheaper too. It was cheaper than turntables.
Okay, so you learned on those first, right?
I learned
When
on
did?
those first, and then after a year, when I kind of like I learned how to mix pretty fast because I used to play the drums
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So I had a pair of drum sets at home, and I had a friend who wanted to trade his turntables for my drum set. So I was like, all right, cool. So I traded my drum set for a pair of turntables, and my first turntables were Technics 1200s, the MK2s.
Oh, so you started with some nice ones, man.
Yeah.
Man, my first ones were like the Gemini belt drives.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had Gemini belt drives, and then I had this crazy I think realistic mixer. Like I don't know if you know what realistic the brand. It's Spartan
Oh
Super.
no,
Like
I've heard
it's
of
like
that.
worse than Behringer. It's super bad, but that's where I learned how to. I know that's where I learned how to do the transforms because the
Oh
crossfader
yeah,
was always broken. It was always bleeding, so you had to learn how to do the toggles, like clack 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 clack
yeah.
clack
Dude,
clack
the
clack.
faders before weren't smooth; they were really stiff. So you
No,
had to
you had
use
to. No, wait, no,
the
you had to take it apart. Remember, because there was a on the contact there was a plastic part inside there.
yeah, you had to take that
So
thing out.
yeah, so you have to like yank, you would have to like rip out that plastic part, right? And
Yeah,
then when you
yeah,
rip it out, then you just spray it with the WD-40. Then
yeah.
it was
Then
smooth. Yeah.
yeah,
So
dude.
what was the first mixer you had?
The first mixer I had was the DJM 500.
But
It was
those
just
were
a
nice
brand.
already. But did it have a
They're pretty nice.
short?
It's just really cool, just for mixing, like not for scratching though.
Oh,
But
it
it
didn't
had
have the
that switch
shortcut.
though.
It had the
It had
shortcut
like a
though.
switch for like phono and line, so I used that to scratch.
Oh, the toggle. So like
Yeah, so like,
who exposed you? So you found the store. That's where you found out about DJing. Who was kind of
yeah.
like your first mentor in the Philippines?
Well, actually, the guy who worked at the store, because every time I'd go to the equipment, he wouldn't let me touch it. I was like, hey, you can't touch that because you're not a DJ. I'm like, we're friends though. I'm always here. We're friends. You wouldn't let me touch it. So I just watch him DJ, and before when I was younger, my mom would take me to the province. Our province in Pampanga.
Yeah.
So I go to the mall there. I go to the Fubu branch there. I'm like, hey yo, I'm Chubby's friend, like the guy who manager of the Glorieta branch. And I'm like, I'm a DJ over there, and he told me I could DJ here. So I practiced there because he wouldn't let me practice at the main store at Glorieta. So I
So
practiced there, and when I go to the province, I practice at the other branch, and he wouldn't know. And I went back one day, and I'm like, hey, I know how to DJ now, and I showed him I could DJ, and he'd let me jump on every time. So after school, I go to Fubu from like after school to when the mall closes, man. Just
so that was
practice
your first.
DJ.
That's cool. That was your first gig. Was at the mall.
Yeah, at the mall, bro. And from there, man, like, yo, what's up, Jovan? Tim?
Hey, Javon.
Hey.
What's up, James?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So from there, so I'd be at this DJing at the mall every time, and it'd be right in front of the glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
People would come up to me and be, hey, can you DJ for my house parties? And I kept doing house parties from there, and it just went from there, man.
That's
They
so
see me DJ
crazy.
at the mall.
Yeah. So when did you start getting like when did you start thinking like okay this is gonna be serious when did you start thinking like yo this is gonna be my career?
I think I was like, I think 16 then. I was like, I wanted to do this like full time. And so well, that's when I got my turntables. And since I wanted to use at the Kumu store, they only had the CDJs.
Yeah.
I left my turntables at the store. Since I go every day, I just left it there, and I practice scratching and mixing on turntables in the store. And when
What
people
year was this, dude?
this was maybe 2002,
Oh,
2002.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 2002. So when people would ask me, like, because it was the Rockwell branch, it was right next to the cinema. So
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
time after people watch movies, they pass through the store and see me. I'm like, oh, this is like it's like prime time at the club. You know, people are going to watch movies. They're gonna be walking by. I start scratching, and they'd be looking at me and be like, they come into the store and be like, hey, we're having a party at home. All these people from like IS, from Brent International Schools and stuff, and they'd be like, hey, can you DJ at our house party? I'm like, all right, cool.
So
And from
when did
there,
you who taught you like was there like DJ crews out there already like in 2002? I mean I know back in the 80s there were crews.
there were, but I didn't know who they were because I wasn't out there yet. But the
Yeah.
first time I DJed at a bar was a friend of mine told me that she knew an owner of a bar in Greenbelt called Absinthe. Do you remember Absinthe?
Yeah, dude, that's my homegirl. See,
Yeah,
Christine.
Christine. And
Yeah.
when my friend introduced me to Christine,
Mhm.
Christine was like, "Hey, we got this DJ from the U.S., which I want to introduce you, who was Rocky Rock. Rocky Rock. He was here, and Rocky, I met him the first time I saw him perform was the first Black Eyed Peas concert here, which
Yeah,
I went,
yeah.
and I was like, "Yo, this guy's a DJ. He's using turntables, scratching." That was the time I bought my turntables because of that, watching Rocky scratch. And when
Over,
he told
yeah.
me like, and when Christina told me that Rocky's gonna be DJing here every Fridays and Saturdays, I'm like, I'll be back tomorrow. It was a Friday or a Saturday, I forget. And she introduced me to Rocky, and from there I just stuck with Rocky, and that's where I got into the club scene. I was DJing Absinthe with him, and there was another one on the other side with the Buddha.
Oh, yeah, that was yeah, it was a Temple Bar.
Temple? Yeah, so
Yeah.
Temple and
That's like pre-embassy,
yeah, there's no embassy yet. Yeah.
pre-republic,
Everything was
pre-Valkyrie.
Makati.
That was actually the original, guys. If you guys don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
That's how old Buddha is. Now you know how old Buddha is.
No, see, no, but dude, I was DJing in clubs before I was 18 because over here they don't really check. So I was like
Yeah.
16, 17 DJing at Tempo with Rocky and Absinthe and stuff. I was hella young, bro. I was in high school.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you got there. What you call it? So you were DJing already all the clubs and everything. When did you were you always part of the hip hop scene, or was there a hip hop scene already
Bro,
in
the
Manila? Like,
hip hop scene, I came late, bro. Like after college. After college. So from high school to after college, I was mainly just like doing club stuff, like DJing at different clubs. And when because Rocky left for LA 2004 or five, I think. So when I
yeah.
graduated, I went to school in San Diego, and I'd be with Rocky every weekend to DJ with him around LA.
Oh,
So
what clubs in LA did you DJ at?
I forget the names, man. Like Rocky would just take me to different clubs. But I remember DJing at this spot called what was that? Club Play somewhere in Hollywood. Do you remember Club Play?
Sounds familiar, man.
Yeah.
I was there, but it was like I was part of the
You know
underground
what?
scene.
I have a list because I remember I sent like a resume back in the day. Here, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
LA.
Oh,
Aqua Lounge.
Aqua Lounge.
You remember
Okay,
that?
not familiar.
Cabana Club.
That
Spider
sounds
Club.
familiar. Which one?
Spider Club.
Okay, it's all Hollywood clubs. You were doing like the Hollywood clubs.
Yeah, in Hollywood, like mostly with Rocky was just like DJ at these places. He'd let me open for him or close for him. So
So Mr. Chu is also OG DJ. He says you used to DJ at Foreplay. Do you know what Foreplay is?
foreplay, nah, I'm not familiar with that. I
Or
remember.
was that what you is that what you did with Mr. Chu?
I remember
What's up, Knacker Packer? What's going
that.
on, yo?
You remember
Mr. Chu's.
Mood Nightclub?
Which one?
Mood Nightclub or Highlands?
I know Highlands.
Avalon.
Highlands was like the 30 and up club. That was where like
Oh,
the
okay.
fly ass titas would hang out.
Avalon.
I know Avalon was where all the Chinese all the Chinese titas would hang out at. You were like at the club.
What about B2O by Long Beach?
That's the Vietnamese titas would be at.
You know what's up, bro.
I
You
know
know
about
what's up,
B2O.
bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
Mr. Chu is a legend in the Highland streets, dude.
Hey, I
Yeah.
saw you guys there, bro.
No,
Rocky was taking me everywhere, man. Also in
yeah.
the Bay. Like there's a club in the Bay, I think San Jose, called like Buddha Bar or Buddha Club. Buddha now?
Yeah, that closed down already, but it
Yeah.
reopened. The homie from the homie Golden Child took it over. Yeah. Yeah, so Golden Child owns a. Yeah, I just saw him actually like last year. We were he let us into the club because they don't allow black t-shirts. Yeah, they're hella strict, dude, hella bougie. But hey, shout out to Golden Child. Thank you for letting us in, because we didn't know there was a no black t-shirt rule. I was like, that was the first time I ever encountered that. I was like, I could wear a white t-shirt, I could wear any other t-shirt, but I can't wear a black t-shirt.
And before too, man, because like right in the States, you can't go out unless you're 21 and up. So
Yeah.
when I first moved there, I was like, I was just turning 19 because from high school. So I had a fake driver's license made here in the Philippines, which worked, man. Like everywhere I went, it worked, bro. Because it had the hologram. It was legit from LTO, bro.
Yeah.
So
No, I
was
did that
doing
too. Yeah, I had one made too. I have one made too.
Right? And
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
like, they got the hologram. All right, you good, man? You good? Asians
Yeah.
come down.
Did you ever since you were in San Diego, did you ever go down to like the Mexico clubs? Did you ever go to like Papas and Beer and those places?
Yeah, dude, I actually did, man. Like I used to go out to what's that place in when you cross the border? They had all those bars there.
Tijuana?
Tijuana, yeah. I used to go to
So is that the Mr. Chu? Is that the foreplay you're talking about? Foreplay in Tijuana? Is that where you met Buddha?
I think is he familiar with the Adelitas? Because it's a famous spot.
Oh man.
Don't tell me you know that, bro.
I've only heard about Adelitas. I only heard about it. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about that place. I just heard they got good tacos.
Yeah, they got good tacos, bro.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so what years? So what year did you leave the Philippines to move to the States?
I left 05 and I was there for 4 years. I moved back here 09. So when I moved,
Okay.
but I was going back here every year. So every like Christmas, every summer, I'd be here and I'd be DJing around the clubs. That was the time when Embassy and them was open already, and the BGC Fourth Strip was open. So I was there most of the time.
Yeah, I remember that was fun, dude. There was when there was
Yeah.
only two clubs. There was like Jaipur and
Right.
Embassy, right?
Jaipur and Embassy, and when Cuisine opened, those
Yeah.
Mondays, yeah. I was still living in the States that time. I'd just be visiting.
So that's because I'd always be randomly seeing you at that time.
Yeah, so
Like,
yeah, I was living here that time. So
Okay.
when I moved back 2009, that's when I got open to the hip hop scene. Like a lot of people were introducing me because of Rocky, I was able to meet Apple. So
Yeah.
he had this group called Jeepney Music. 'Cause
Yeah, I remember.
Apple,
I remember
yeah,
this. Where I remember you guys were all hyped on
yeah,
Jeepney Music.
Apple DJs too. So
Yeah.
we formed the DJ group and we do tours around the Philippines and I go tour with them and as Jeepney Music DJ. So it was pretty fun, man. That was
Uh,
2009 to 2012. So when he got into The Voice, we didn't perform as much or tour as much anymore. So when I
yeah.
started doing the hip hop scene, like I was pretty recognized because the fact that I was DJ with Apple.
So
So
is Apple like well regarded in the hip hop scene out here?
yeah, dude, yeah, for sure, man. Like a lot of dude, like if a local artist gets to collab with him, it's like their dream, bro. Like just because he's like the Filipino rapper that made it worldwide, bro.
Yeah.
So
That's That's dope. Okay, so when you got back here, so you were doing all the touring and traveling, diba?
yeah,
Did you start meeting talents? How did you start building your network around here, man?
I met this guy, a friend of mine called Joker. I'm not sure if you met him
I
before.
remember Joker. Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
dude.
Joker. Yeah.
Yeah,
So Joker,
Joker had the lowrider
the
stuff, but he had no
lowrider. Yeah.
car.
So
Yeah,
he was really known in the hip hop scene. He was hanging out with a lot of like our local rappers. So I
yeah,
made friends with a lot of these rappers, and Joker and I produced a compilation of different rappers from different groups. So when we came out with this compilation, we released it. We got it published and everything, and I was like, this is pretty cool. Like I got to hang out in studios, meet people making beats, and I scratch on these, work with rappers. I think this is fun, man. I want to do this. And
So that was your first studio. Did you make beats before that? Like, how did?
no, never, man. So from there, I was like, I gotta put up a studio at home. So I made up a home studio. I got it everything soundproof, bought equipment and stuff. And after that, I kind of got into recording and engineering and stuff like that. But I wasn't really a home guy. I kept going out. I was more of like
Yeah, you were at the clubs,
performing,
dude.
doing gigs and shit. So
You're at the clubs, dude.
yeah, so my studio was just there, and my brother was the one hanging out there a lot. So then when he
Yeah.
got into it, he actually took courses in LA at LA Film School.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he
right there on
graduated.
Sunset, right?
Yeah, Sunset. So he was there
Yeah.
for like 2 years. He graduated summa cum laude. Moved back here. He took over the studio. I was like, you can just take it, man, because I was more into like doing shows. And
Yeah.
he started up the Bowel Plant. So Bowel
Yeah, I
Plant
remember when they
popular
first hit
now.
the scene, man. That was at the same
Yeah.
time. Yeah, that was around the same time. No, that was about a year or two after we started Bad Decisions.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
they were
yeah.
there a
So
lot, bro.
yeah, so that was kind of like my happy achievement in the club world was
Yeah,
was putting was like Bad Decisions and the whole hip hop Filipino scene that kind of came in from that that fashion hype B scene that we hella
yeah.
like we hella broke all those popping bottles scene. We're like, hey, you're popping bottles, you're corny, bro. Sparklers corny. We hella put a dent in that. I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, dude.
I remember somebody tried to ask me, hey, we're gonna buy a bottle at Black Market. I was like, all right, cool, we'll get a bottle. Yeah, you guys got the sparklers and the girls. I'm like, yo, bro, just get out of here, dude. Like this ain't the place for that, man.
Yeah, dude. First time I walked into Black Market, I was like, yo, this is like that LA underground vibe. Because I just got back from Cali, so I was like, hey, this is dope, man. Like,
Yeah, that was when we started that. Our first party was in November 2013 was the first Bad Decisions
yeah,
party.
see,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
dude.
like that was just like I remember like, so that thing was so funny, right? When we started what was this? When we started
Yeah,
Bad Decisions, right? Yeah.
Nino,
So
Nino.
yeah, sup Nino. So yeah, I was just like, so we opened Black Market, right? And then my partners were all like, I just asked them, I was like, hey, what's the worst night that we have? And then they're all like, Wednesday night. I was like, hey, can I just have that night? And then I just want to do whatever the hell I want to do. Just like let me call me and my friends, and we're just gonna do what we want to do. and all we want to do is listen to really bad rap music at really slow tempo. That was the whole night. All I wanted to hear, all I really wanted to do all I really wanted to do was have a night where we were listening to UGK, ASAP Rocky, Tyler, and what you call it, and 3 6 Mafia. That was basically the whole night. It's like I was wanting to hear a club, and I'm just like. That was the whole party because nobody was playing that in the Philippines. Everything was like Avicii, Avicii, and yeah.
Chris Brown and all that.
Yeah, dude. So I was just like, yeah, I just want the night that's just like, I just want the night where I can play the worst music possible, and it'll just be for me and my friends, and we're happy with that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, super trolled.
The first time I DJed at Black Market, because I usually when I DJ at other clubs, I'd be playing like mainstream stuff, like radio stuff, and then you gotta play like Black Market music. I'm like, Black Market music. I was like, what do you mean? So and they told me like the artists and music. I was like, hey, that's what I listen to personally. Because the stuff I DJ in clubs around here, I don't really listen to that music at home. So,
dude,
like how you guys said that, man.
No, dude, when we were first playing that, bro, we were playing like anything that had 808s in it, and but we were playing like Crystal Castles, like indie rock music. As long as it had 808s and it had that, and it had that little, it had that hi hats. We were going in for it. That we were just playing like anything. Basically, it was just like the 808 music, and that's all.
Yeah,
there was like 808s from any genre.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Fun, bro.
So what you call it? Yeah. So put us up on the hip hop scene, man. So what you doing these days? You're DJing for like some of the top rappers in the game right now, dude.
Yeah,
let us know how you fell into that.
What happened was I got too hardcore with the club scene, and I kind of overdid it. I got sick, bro. Like I got stomach ulcers because I was doing some stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I got sick, and the doctor said I couldn't drink or do anything for like a year.
Yeah.
I was like, for a year, I was like, nah, man. I was like, sorry. So after that, I was like sober, not DJing for like 2 weeks, and I felt better. So I was like, I think this should be fine. So I started drinking again, and at the same time while I was taking my medicine, and I was getting checked every month, and I wasn't getting better until after a year. It got so bad that I couldn't really drink because every time I drink, I get like heartburn. I couldn't breathe, and I had like stomach bleeding and stuff. So I had to stop the club scene for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I stopped drinking for like a good 5-6 years, and that was the reason why I focused on the hip hop scene. Because with the hip hop scene, we do shows in the afternoon or at night that doesn't involve drinking. Because before I couldn't really DJ in clubs sober. So
I know exactly what you're talking about. I hate DJing sober. DJing sober is so boring.
Dude.
Yeah.
So I stopped the club scene for a good half a decade, bro. I was doing like the hip hop scene, and I just started doing the club scene like almost 2 years ago when I got better. I was like, all right, so I could DJ now, not messed up. You know?
Yeah. So what you call it? So how did you meet? How did you fall in with like Looney and all those guys? Like how did that?
I'll start off basketball, bro. We used to play basketball every Sunday. It's a team Sunday with B-Rock and everyone. Like everyone in the hip hop scene would just play basketball at this spot every Sunday. It's at CSA. It's I think in Taguig. That's in Dasma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and we just play every Sundays, and that time they weren't really that known yet. So our basketball was consistent every Sunday until after basketball we'd go to my studio because I had the studio there with my brother making music, and we just do after parties there, hang out, make music. And as we kept releasing music, these artists started to become popular, man, and they started having hits that got millions of views.
Yeah.
And then we started doing small shows until it just started blowing up, and we forgot about playing basketball because we got too busy doing shows, man.
That's so crazy.
We started off from basketball, man. Just playing basketball.
So who was shooting the music videos? Like who was doing all the first Looney videos?
Friends, man. It's random friends, like whoever were available that knew how to do videos. So wait,
so so you guys had the studio at the house, so of course all the rappers were going there. When did Bow Wow form?
I don't remember the exact date, but probably like 3 years ago, maybe 3-4 years, like three.
I remember it was like 2016. I remember those
Yeah,
bobble
yeah,
shirts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those before they were just doing it for fun. It wasn't like anything serious.
Yeah,
They
they
were
had
just messing
the
around.
joke shirts, right? The
They
bobble
were doing
shirts.
like
That's
yeah,
Bow Wow. That's Bow
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It was just as jokes and stuff. And
Yeah.
they started to become popular and they started to push it as a collective and people just started to dig it, man. And they formed a big following, bro. It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And
No, but then
what's
yeah,
up,
but then
Ron?
it was always fun because I was always remember seeing all them like I saw all you guys like starting to form and click up at Bad Decisions.
Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
it
like,
was
oh yeah, what is it? What are these kids? Vowel? I'm like,
every
that's
time they
cool.
fall, they roll deep, bro.
But I was always out of there before midnight, dude. I would always open the party and set the tune, but I knew I had to get out of there before like 12:30 or 1 because like I'd be in
You're
trouble.
wild, bro.
It got way too wild, dude. Like the early days, I was there all night, but then like yeah, after like 2014, I was like, I'm out. I'm out of here by 1. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
so what you got? So what's up, dude? What you got cooking in the future? Are you working on any new music or what's going on? What's up with some productions?
Right now, I just been really focusing on content for here on Kumu, bro. So I'm trying to get these local rappers to be on board on Kumu. So
I think there's
I've
gonna
been
be
trying.
some. Yeah, there's gonna be some new stuff coming on Kumu. It's gonna be pretty tight. We got a there's a lot there's another wave of local artists about to be launching soon on Kumu.
Oh, perfect,
So
man. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's cool, man. So yeah, there's James. What's up, James? Yeah, James and I've been talking a lot. So we got some
nice,
plans
nice.
for Kumu and like with regards to the hip hop scene, the
Yeah,
local
dude,
hip
can't
hop scene.
I can't wait, man. Like it's been good. Like like I
For
think
sure, Ron. Send me over
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Who's that, Ron? Let me
Yeah.
send you stuff, booed. Hey, Ron, you better be dropping like a Malakanyang right now, dude. You can't be making no deals on my chat box, yo. Don't be making no deals in my chat box, side busting right now. I'm just playing, yo. Hey, Ron, I gotta get you back on the show, man. I miss having you on the show, dude. So me and Ron, I think we're like Titos of we're like the Titos of Kumu, including James, and we have the same humor. Yo, hey, chat box, kumusta chat box? Do you guys have any questions other than Ron trying to side bust the deal with Buddha? Meron ba mga rappers dyan sa chat box natin? Guys, if you guys don't know, we are live on Kumu right now. If you're watching this on the Facebook group, it's cool, but it's much better on Kumu. Kevin Liu, what's up? Welcome. You have a question, Kevin Liu? Do you want to learn how to become a rapper? Kevin Liu, you got some hot bars? I don't know, man. I don't know if these people got bars, dude. Anyways, yo,
Hey, dude, you know how I found out first about Kumu? Because I've known you and James for a long time, bro. Like, but I never knew that you guys were running Kumu, bro. Like, before I used to go to scratch jams,
yeah,
and I met Tim, this guy, Mr. Chu.
Chitito Chu.
Tim, yeah. We'd go to we just scratch every time, just practice scratching, and he was telling me about Kumu, and he told me to download the app like 3 years ago or something, like a few years ago, man.
Oh, when we were hella whack, dude. We were hella
It was
whack
so
back
new,
then.
and I opened it. I was like, "What is this, man? I don't understand it. I don't know anything about live streaming." And so I've had the app on my phone. I just play the quiz moko, trying to win the cash, bro.
That's how we get you in there, and then you start making friends, and then it's all over.
Then after that, when the lockdown happened, like
Hey, thank you, Jofi, for the key league. Maraming salamat for your key league.
what's up, Ramiro?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then when this lockdown happened, like it's called Nino Bad Decisions. Asked me to check it out, and I looked into.
Yeah, I remember you started on there, and I was just like, hey,
Yeah,
Buddha's
and
on
after
there.
that, yeah. So and then when I looked into it, I found out that you guys were like were the ones running all of this. I was like, yo,
Yeah, but I've always been, dude. I've always been the ninja of Manila. I've always been behind.
yeah, dude, I didn't know, man. I didn't know. And like James, I've known James since like college too, man, because he lived in San Diego as well.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. Yo, the
yeah,
police
like,
are here. Yeah. Hey, watch what you're saying. The police is here. Hey, It's all positivity up in here, yo. Positivity. Did we get
Yeah,
reported by the feds up in here? Okay, and then oh yeah, gee, I didn't know you knew James from San Diego. That must have
Yeah,
been funny, dude.
Yeah, it's a trip, man. Like I first met him at Apple's house.
Oh really?
Yeah, 'cause he was
Yeah,
a friend
I heard he was Apple's gardener.
yeah. So, and then when I met him,
I heard he was the gardener over
where do you
there.
live at? He said he lived in San Diego. I was like, yo, I live in San Diego too. I was like, can you help me garden my area too? So we became close, man. Like
That's so cool.
We were seeing each other like every other day or every 3 days.
Gardening. Yeah, gardening. That's cool, dude. It's a great skill to have, dude. Like an indoor garden, fantastic, man. You got to have some greens in your house. It helps. It's having plants in your house helps your mental health, guys. I remember I went gardening with James. We were in San Jose, and then some artistas were so there was this big ABS-CBN concert, and some artistas needed some gardening, and so they called us out, and we went gardening at 4 And they were all like, "Yo, on the way, can you stop by In-N-Out and bring us some stuff?" That was the funniest story, dude. We're sitting in this hotel, and can you imagine? It's like every ABS artista is like running around. They took over the whole hotel, right? And they're just running around, right? Everyone's just running around, like it's just crazy, right? And here we come, with the gardening supplies and a bag of In-N-Out, and we're just walking, and everyone's just like, "Where'd you get the In-N-Out? How do you get the In-N-Out?" Stupid times, man. Stupid times, dude. Yeah. Dude, okay. Dude, okay, what's up? Okay, so do you have any tips for anybody joining over here on how to get started with their DJing music career in the Philippines? Like what's your best advice?
Oh, with regards to DJing?
Yeah.
First of all, you guys are gonna need to have like an intro, even just a controller, like something cheap.
Yo, I want to get one. I want one, dude. Where do I get?
You use turntables too, right?
Yeah, but I want a little controller because I want to throw little parties.
Bro.
Yeah.
Controllers that are,
which one's the dopest that I could scratch with? Which one I could scratch with?
The smallest one that's dope is called the SB3, a Pioneer SB3.
SB3, that's the one I'm gonna get. Yo,
yeah,
Tim Chu.
Yeah, if you want something just a little bit bigger but more comfortable, it's the SR2.
That's the Serato one. That's the Serato one, right?
Serato, because the SB3 comes with Serato intro, but the SR2 comes with the Serato DJ Pro. So
yeah, dude, I want to put this thing in my pocket, right? And like I just want to be able to bust it out.
You want like a small one, dude? You should check out the what's it called? I think it's called Newmark. It's a Newmark.
Yeah, he said Newmark to go.
Small, bro. It's like a
Newmark Party to go. Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna Newmark Party. Let me see how that thing looks. I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on, let me pull it up. Newmark. What's it called? Newmark Party to go. Let's go see how this thing looks. Oh, that looks tight.
They got a new version too. I think that's.
Look at this. Look at this. Is this it? Is this it? Wait, put it up. Bakit ayaw? Ayan. That's the one?
Oh, that's a new one.
Is that the one I should get, Tim?
Oh, there.
Which one?
The first picture, the one with the laptop, I think.
Nah, dude. That looks like. Nah, I don't like that one. I like these big ones. I like. Whoa! What is that? What is this one? What is this one right here in the upper left? That looks crazy.
Which one? That one?
The one, the brown. Yeah, that looks tight. I'd get down with that. I'm gonna get one. Hey, what's up, Nanay Susan? Thank you for joining. Yo, I want to get that one. That looks tight, dude. Man, these things look tight, dude. I'm gonna go I kind of do miss DJing now, but like I stopped listening to music because
they're cool for like mixing, and you could still do like basic scratching, but it's cool to have every now and then because you can just pull up anywhere and just mix
Yeah.
DJ anywhere.
Yeah, because I play like boomer trap now, dude. Like I want to have a boomer trap party where I'm just playing like 90s 90s South rap, dude.
Yeah,
Boomer
dude.
trap party. Yo, guys, I think we're done, man. You want to talk? You have anything else you want to talk about, or you want to promote? DJ Buddah.
On Kumu I have this show every Tuesday nights. It's called my OPM night, so I play a lot of OPM hip hop and R&B. I usually
Nice.
get on from 10 to 12 midnight. And you guys should follow my girlfriend too. Her name's Jerica. She does DJ.
How do you spell that?
Jericha.
Okay, so we're gonna follow her on Kumu, right? Do we like hold on and then yours is DJ Buddah, right?
Yeah, with 3H.
Because
there's a lot of DJ Buddhas on other social medias. I had to find.
follow on Twitter. Follow on the Kumu. On the Kumu. Hold on, let me do this, and then we're gonna watch this, dude, like that. Boom.
There you go.
Follow on the Kumu.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, Jerica, she goes on like almost every day, man.
Nice. So she's liking it.
Cause she's loving it, bro. Cause she has work too, so she doesn't have a regular time. But she goes on every day. She's going on, I think tonight. And,
Nice. Oh, she's there in the comment box.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah, you guys
Jerica?
should follow her. She has dope sets.
Hey, send her the link, dude. Pull her up here. Send her the link I sent you.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, let's pull her up here, dude. Just forward it over. Jerica, join us in the stream. You can say what's up. We could plug it real quick. Let me go. I'm gonna go solo mode real quick because Buddha's sending out the. Yo, check it out, dude. That's tight, right? Don't you wish you could do that? You can do that. Jerica, right there.
Something happened, man. I can't hear myself.
Oh, why?
So,
I can hear you.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, what's up, Jerica?
hi. I just shouted.
Oh, hold on. We'll add. Bam! There we go, dude.
Hey guys, I'm in the dark right now outside.
What are you doing? Are you gardening right now?
I am gardening right now. Come on, Dad. I hate you guys.
Are you gardening? Are you gardening out in the streets of San Jose right now?
I actually am right now. Oh my god.
Cool. Hey, Jerica, what time is your so you go on daily on Kumu? What time are your sets?
Sometimes it's at 8 in the evening, and sometimes it's at 12 midnight.
Okay, so between 8 and 12, just catch you. Okay, but you're always at the top, so we'll always see you. How about you, Ron Sara? When are you on again? And what are you trying to slide into Buddha's DMs, dude? What were you trying to slide him, Ron?
Oh man, come on. I mean, we come from that hip hop community. So like, I'm working on some music, also working on stuff with Rocky Rock also. So, I just want to
yeah.
we're just just pushing this hip hop culture forward on Kumu. That's it. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. There's like some new stuff coming up, and I can't wait till you guys see it. I think like we'll talk about it in the private, but it should be pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, yo guys, thank you so much for joining Usapan Retro. Almost
Thank
not
you.
Usapang. Oh wait, I was supposed to say something.
guys.
Hold on. I gotta edit this in, mamaya. But let me do it right now.
Love
I'm
the
sorry.
show too, Angela. It's so cool.
Oh, thank you. Okay, but I gotta say this. Hold on. I gotta do a clear cutting point. This podcast is brought to you by the Podcast Network Asia, and we are powered by Podmetrics. If you are not on Podmetrics, your podcast is on some sucker ass shit. So get on Podmetrics and Pod Network Asia. Word.
Hey, how can I level up then, dog? What's up? I'm trying to get my podcast on that. What's up, dog?
Yeah, holler, dude. Actually, I'll talk to you about it, dude. Let's holler.
I got you, man. Awesome.
All right, guys.
Congrats,
thank you
man.
so much for joining Usapan Retro. Thank you, Jerica. Thank you, Ron. And Marami Salamat
Thank you,
Buddha.
Later,
It was
guys.
good
Thank
catching
you.
up with everyone. Talk to y'all later. Peace.